Once upon a time, deep in a jungle, there lived a mighty elephant named Taro. He was proud of his strength and size, and he often boasted about how powerful he was. Taro would stomp through the forest without paying attention to the smaller creatures around him. Sometimes, he would even step on the ant hills, crushing the homes of the ants without care. One day, as Taro was drinking water at the river, he noticed something odd. A group of ants were rushing around in panic. Taro laughed to himself, thinking how silly these tiny ants looked. But the ants didn't pay him any mind. They were too busy trying to save their home, which Taro had crushed earlier. Days passed, and the elephant continued to walk through the jungle, never thinking about the harm he caused to the smaller animals. Then, one afternoon, something unexpected happened. Taro stepped into a deep pit. The ground gave way beneath him, and he found himself trapped. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't pull himself out. He was stuck. Hours turned into days, and Taro grew tired and thirsty. His loud trumpeting calls for help echoed through the forest, but no other animals came to his rescue. Just as Taro was about to lose hope, he felt something tiny on his leg. It was a line of ants, the very same ants whose homes he had destroyed. Taro sighed, thinking the ants could do nothing to help him. But to his surprise, the ants began working together. They called more ants, and soon there were hundreds, then thousands of ants all working as a team. They started digging around the pit bit by bit. Taro couldn't believe his eyes. Slowly but surely, the ants created a slope for him to climb out. With a final burst of energy, Taro pulled himself up, free at last. Taro was amazed by the ants' kindness. He asked the leader of the ants, "Why did you help me, even after I destroyed your homes?" The ant leader smiled and said, "In our world, we believe in helping others, no matter how big or small they are. Kindness is what keeps us strong." From that day forward, Taro changed his ways. He walked carefully through the jungle, always mindful of the smaller creatures. He learned that even the smallest acts of kindness could make a big difference. Moral of the story: always be kind and considerate to others, no matter how small they may seem. You never know when you might need their help in return.